Hi guys and welcome back! This video is a compilation of DIYs that I made for TikTok, ranging from oddly satisfying lipsticks to weird budget craft kits. I get loads of questions on TikTok about the brands and products used, so now I can go into all the details and include some links below as well. If you remember, the very first video I uploaded this year was an attempt to create some viral clips. Back then, I didn't know anything about the app, so it was basically trial and error. But now I've got a lot more experience, and I've actually just crossed 100,000 followers, so a huge thanks to everyone who followed me there. If you want to check out my account, my username is Macaroon and I upload almost every day. First up, one of the things I'm currently obsessed with is transparent lipstick slicing. Everyone knows about those flower jelly lipsticks from several years ago, but you'd be amazed at how many other designs are out there. I bought a ton of different brands, and if you want to know the exact names, then check the description box below. This heart-shaped one looks incredible, and the collection is called Oiled in Color by the Japanese brand Jellykiss. This doesn't leave a huge amount of color, so it's more like a tinted moisturizing lip balm. Jellykiss also has other types of aesthetic lipsticks, including this collection called Crystal Ice, and this one called Flower Tint. Needless to say, slicing the heart lipstick was so satisfying, and this clip is currently one of my most viewed TikTok videos. The hardest part was trying to get the slices as thin as possible so they stay flat on the razor blade instead of flaking off. Next, we've got some lipsticks from Winky Lux. These have a nice vanilla scent and cost about the same as the Jellykiss ones. Most of these just end up turning into an unflattering hot pink shade on my skin, which is a shame because I'd love to use these as normal makeup. I'm starting to notice how similar many of these lipsticks are, especially because they're pH color changing, so you can't compare them using swatches or pigment quality. Here's a comparison of 3 transparent glitter ones, and you can barely tell them apart if it weren't for the packaging. I also found these aloe vera lipsticks, which have the most extra packaging I've ever seen. These went instantly viral on TikTok for good reason, but I'm not actually sure what the brand is called. I got them super cheap from AliExpress, and the brand on the box says Gecomo, but I couldn't find a lot more info based on that. I think this is just one of those random white label makeup brands from China, but I love the simplicity of this design and it's great for slicing. This next one is based on an existing TikTok trend, and the original video by Glowopedia has 4.5 million views. This is the Kissu lip mask by Tatcha, and it has a peach jelly texture. It comes with this little golden spatula, and using it to scoop the surface for the first time is one of the most satisfying things I've ever experienced in my life. This is exactly as nice as it looks, and I love how the final scoop ended up looking like a heart. Now moving on to some DIY kits. I found these on blippo.com and I was quite fascinated because I've never seen this type of Korean decadent kits before. They were very affordable and cost around $5 when I bought them, and they're actually on sale right now for $2.45, which is crazy value. You get some miniature cupcake cases, transparent ice cream glasses, decadent cream with a piping tip, and lots of decorations. I also love the packaging design, which can be used as a placemat for your finished pieces. It also comes with a small package of air dry clay, and I think this is the reason why these kits are discounted right now. This was fairly dry when I filmed these about 2 months ago, so it's safe to assume that the clay inside remaining kits might not be usable. But to be honest, I think this kit is still fantastic value even if the clay is completely dried up, because you get so many other pieces for making cute miniatures. For instance, this wheel containing fruit canes and glitter has way more stuff than what you need for the kit, and I think this alone is worth at least $2. The fake cream was also sealed, which I was quite impressed about. The piping tips from all 3 kits are actually slightly different, but they can be used interchangeably on all the tubes. When squeezing this out, I noticed something strange because the cream looked and smelled a lot like paint. Decodent cream is usually made from clay or silicone and it has a different texture. I'm pretty sure this one is actually thick acrylic paint, which is unusual but not unexpected considering that this is a budget craft kit. The cream held its shape surprisingly well, and you can have fun making various cupcakes and ice creams. On the whole, I was really pleased with these kits, because even though the quality isn't the best, they're still incredibly good value for money. As I suspected, the Decodent cream really was paint, because it shrank a lot after drying. Here you can see how it looks after a few weeks. If you want to keep your miniature pieces for longer, then I'd recommend using a different Decodent cream with this kit, or making your own using air dry clay. I have a few easy tutorials for that here. Next, I have this glitter dot kit from Crayola. This is one of those weird products that was probably designed in hopes of it going viral on social media. You have these small balls of glitter that you can squish into molds and they'll stick by themselves. They're packaged like medicine, which I think is quite unique. These are very satisfying to play with and don't produce a lot of mess. You get several different keyring designs, and I'm going to start with the pizza sloth. Right away, I noticed that the glitter dots are not as sticky as they could be, so it's not actually that easy to get them to stay in the mold. This took away some of the satisfaction because you keep having to go back and push the dots back in. To be honest, I think you can probably get a better result just by mixing a paste of glitter with clear glue. I might actually try making a DIY version of these for a future video. My sloth keyring is done, and this DIY was kind of fun even though it didn't last very long. I realized at this point that more than half of the glitter dots were already gone. This seems like a pretty big fail for the product because it means you can't complete all 3 keyrings. Even though each of the designs uses predominantly different colors, I'm quite sure that there's not enough material here to even make a second keyring. At $10, this kit is not super expensive, but I do feel quite disappointed because there's not enough material to make everything shown on the box. The glitter dot squishing is a fun gimmick, but I think that having a bigger range of colors and a lot more dots would make this product quite a bit better. Last but not least, I have a glitter glue squeezing tutorial. This was actually a bit trickier than it looks because of the camera lens I wanted to use. The first step was to use a tiny ball of white tack to find the focus point for my camera. Then I took it away and marked the spot using a light pen so I know exactly where to squeeze the glue. I had 4 bottles of glitter glue uncapped and ready to go. The timing was very important here because the stack of glue would collapse to one side if I waited too long before squeezing one color. As you can see, this took a lot of attempts before I finally got a shot where the glue looks perfectly symmetrical. So I hope you enjoyed this video and feel free to follow me on TikTok as well. I have quite a few exclusive clips over there, such as this ultimate chocolate bar DIY. I'm Joanna, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!